Today we're going to be reviewing parts of an expression, and then we're going to be using the distributive and commutative properties to prepare to combine like terms. So the first expression we want to use is 5 minus 9a minus 2 plus 4a minus 3b. So we're going to go through and we're going to identify the variables. The variables in this case are a and b. The coefficients, those are the numbers that are in front of the variables. So they're the variable's partner, and in this case, -9 is a coefficient of a, 4 is a coefficient of a, and -3 is a coefficient of b. The constants are the numbers that are all by themselves, and in this case, 5 is a constant and -2 is a constant. The terms are everything that is separated by a addition or subtraction symbol. So we've got 5 is the first term, -9a is the second term, -2 is the third term, 4a is the fourth term, and -3b is the last term. Then the most important thing that we're going to be preparing to do, which is combine like terms, is to identify what the like terms are. And so the best way to do this is to either circle, box, or mark in your expression what are like terms. So I know that all constants are going to be like terms. So I'm going to circle the constants. The constants identified were 5 and -2. So 5 and -2 are going to be like terms. Okay? Besides constants, the other things in expressions that are like terms are things that have the exact same variables. So in this case, I'm going to box -9a and 4a. And I always want to include the symbol that either the subtraction or the addition sign that is in front of the term. So the other two like terms are -9a and 4a. Now we are going to, given an expression, use the distributive and commutative properties so that we can combine like terms tomorrow. So the very first problem you're going to need to write down is -4 times x minus 6 plus 7x minus 3, and that is our given expression. As you can see, we have a set of parentheses in there, and right here is going to be where we need to use the distributive property. Because we are multiplying -4 times x and -4 times a -6x. So, -4 times x is -4x. -4 times -6 gives you positive 24. So for these problems, whichever integers you're multiplying, you're going to write that symbol. So since -4 times -6 is positive 24, my expression is going to say plus 24. Then, of course, I still have plus 7x minus 3. Okay? Now the next thing I'm going to want to do is I want to use the commutative property to group all of my like terms together and write them right next to each other. So you can use a highlighter for this if you like. I'm going to use rectangles and circles to do this. So I'm looking for all of my like terms, and I know that negative 4x, I'm going to draw a rectangle around that, goes with plus 7x. So I would write those two rectangles together. Negative 4x plus 7x. Okay. Then the next thing that I see are two constants. I see positive 24 and negative 3. So I'm going to circle positive 24 and negative 3. And I'm going to group those together using the commutative property. So I have plus 24 minus 3. And I'm going to circle those. Those go in the same circle. So now I have negative 4x plus 7x plus 24 minus 3. That gets us ready to learn to combine like terms tomorrow.